By our own Katy, who's been doing some reporting on Donald Trump and his campaign, or lack of one. Katy, good morning.
Hey there, Jose.
So what did you find?
Well, we came out with a big article this morning, me, Benji Sarlin, and Ali Vitali, who's our political embed covering Donald Trump. And the article basically lays out what is going on behind the scenes in the Trump campaign right now. Donald Trump does not have a campaign. That is the title of it. That's because they have not grown their operation much at all since they got the nomination locked up. We are told that they believe new hires will be coming this week. The New York Times is reporting that they hired Jim Murphy to replace Wick Wiley as the national political director. That would not necessarily be an addition, but a replacement in the campaign. And this is all very problematic because Donald Trump is right now not necessarily in control of his message. The candidate himself is going on the offensive, tweeting what he feels is working for him and what has worked for him so far, mostly insults against Hillary Clinton and others who may disagree with him. But instead of having a real political machine behind him to spin talking points and to get his message out, they are relying on the RNC for that, and they're also relying on the candidate himself. That is because they don't have much of a communications team in place. As for the Judge Curiel comments, that is what has been sparking all of this outcry over the weekend from the Republican establishment, from even supporters of Donald Trump. But I'm also hearing for the first time that within the campaign there is a lot of hair pulling going on over why he would even go there with this judge, why he would do this, why he would make this unnecessary error in his campaign. These are the things that sources say will end up sinking this candidacy if they can't get the candidate in line like this. The problem right now is mostly the candidate, but secondly, it's their lack of communication staff. But they keep saying over and over again, even if they hired a rapid response director, even if they hired a communications team to fill out policy and to make sure it gets on the national stage, it wouldn't necessarily matter because right now Donald Trump is only listening to himself. He's going with his gut. This was case in point at the Vets conference a couple weeks ago. Donald Trump was supposed to come out, I'm told from sources who were involved in preparing these remarks, and talk about Bo Bergdahl. He was supposed to talk about Benghazi, hammer Hillary Clinton on that, hammer President Obama for that hostage trade, and then bring out all the money that he's been able to raise for vets and what he would do for vets if he was in the White House and what he would do for the military. Instead, that press conference became just one big attack on the media. So the positive message that was supposed to come out of it did not happen. That is extraordinarily problematic, and it's what many sources are now saying they are most worried about right now with this campaign. Jose? Yeah,
on the other hand, I guess it's Trump thinking that so far everything he's done has worked, and no reason to change if he's now the nominee when there were 17 others that were trying, 16 others that were trying for the job and didn't get it.
Absolutely, and that is 100% accurate. I was speaking to Sean Spicer, the senior strategist of the RNC, and he said that Donald Trump has a get-out-the-message ability that he has never seen in politics. He can send one tweet and get 15,000 people to show up to an event when Romney would have to do mailers, he would have to do radio ads, and then emails as well in order to get just a few thousand people to an event. So his ability to get the message out is completely unprecedented. And it has worked so far in the primary, but right now he's going up not against other primary contenders. He's going up against the Hillary Clinton machine. And that is where there is a considerable amount of worry that his campaign will not be able to match that, and he will just be over-messaged despite his ability to drive the conversation on his end in such a unique way.
Katy, thank you very much. Good seeing you. We can find more of this story on our website. I invite you to check it out. Certainly an interesting report. Thanks, Katy. Joining me now.